Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. You'll watch Atlanta in this one as they go up against Chicago. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. All out there with Michael Jordan, and it's Dennis Rodman, and it's Vucevic, and it's Pippen in at the small forward. And for Atlanta, we've got Starks, Smith out there with Artest. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Olajuwon in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Smith, pass to Artest. Rodman against Smith. No good that time. Good work defensively by Rodman. Right side, Jordan. It's hauled in by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for it.
Hello?
Atlanta.
Hello?
Yo.
Yeah.
Did I hang up on you?
Nah.
You hung up?
Yeah, I had clicked off.
Oh. Alright. Go ahead and do your thought deals with Dan.
Alright, Brody. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, sir. See you tomorrow, brother.
Yep.
Later.
Later.
Jordan. After the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What's going on, chat?
Jordan against Starks.
Bro.
Jordan left side. And the rejection by Smith. And now the fast break. Olajuwon with the ball.
Hakeem.
Time starting to wonder a bit if they were ever gonna knock a shot down.
We here.
Steps back.
We here. We here. We here. We're here.
And
We're
here's
here.
Jordan.
Come on. Come
Outside
on.
Pippen.
We're here. We're on our test.
Back
We're here.
to Jordan.
We're back here. Am I tripping? Or didn't Jordan do something?
Driving to the basket.
The explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
That's great.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Jordan.
I'm here.
Driving inside. Olajuwon with the rebound. Jordan's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. 13 feet away. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Kukoc, who's checked in for the Bulls. Outside ball.
He's here.
Pops it up for Jordan. And stolen by Olajuwon. Artest against Pippen. Kicks it out to Olajuwon. Smith with a screen on Pippen. And the dunk by Smith.
And whenever Smith gets the opportunity to attack the rim, he's going to take it.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 7-point differential. Shot to stop the run. And the rejection by Smith. Pass to Artest. Deflects the pass. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Sally, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. 1:30 left in the first. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Sally. Back to Ball. Now Jordan, shot clock at 6. Shoots over Starks. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got his second bucket.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
Chicago trails by 5. Here's our test, and that one is hammered home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here's Ball. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Jordan. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Atlanta leading by 7. Smith inside. Over by Kukoc. Good.
Defense not ready for the tweener there from Smith. Good decision by him to take the open look.
Pass to Sally. Kukoc with it. Inside. From deep, Jordan. And so it's Atlanta in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
They've got Smith. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Livingston. Then there's Artest, and it's Olajuwon in its center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Atlanta leading by 11. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Longley grabs the miss.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Smith with it. He's picked up by Pippen. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty
My
of
PlayStation
basketball
began.
still to be played
Dummy
here,
hot.
and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without
heated.
proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Rodman with a screen on Artest. Pippen. Great D that time from Artest. Here's Atlanta. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
Here's Jordan. That's tipped, and they recover it. Artest against Pippen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Chicago shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw good from Pippen.
And what doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Artest. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Pippen. Jordan with it. Now Smith defending. Pippen down low. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
His agility makes Pippen so dangerous inside. He can create contact while also being able to get the shot off.
Simpkins, he's checked in for the Bulls. Ball comes in for Kerr. And both free throws good for Pippen.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Smith with a screen on Pippen. Artest the pass to Smith. Now Livingston. Over Jordan. Gets some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And Atlanta leads by 14.
Well, Sean finds a way to get to that mid-range spot and then knows when to trigger it.
Pass to Jordan. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Olajuwon lays it up off the glass. Olajuwon's got 8.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Jordan. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Rodman with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Rodman dishes the ball. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the wingspan coming into play for SGA, just getting on top of that one.
And the dunk by Smith.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Michael Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Livingston. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Chicago trails by 14. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Vucevic in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Smith outside. Offline with his 3. Outside ball. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's Atlanta sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
Start the fucking game.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So for Chicago right now, Dennis Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Jordan finds Rodman. Back to Jordan. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. 10 points for Michael Jordan.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nailed from three-point land. And Atlanta leads by 15. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Outside Pippen with the step back. Here's Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Josh Smith.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
Pass to Livingston. And he gets the bucket. Livingston's got his second basket of the game.
And all-around talent. I like whenever Smith finds his open teammates.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Ball, the pass to Jordan. Now here's Pippen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 4 on the clock. Here's Ball. Rebound, Atlanta. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Powered through, finished the play, and Josh Smith just shaking him off.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Now here's Jordan. He's covered by Livingston. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Lobs it up for Jordan. The bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Atlanta leading by 18. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
He lobs it up. It's deflected. Smith against Rodman. Here's Olajuwon. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Livingston dishes to Artest. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Artest. 6 to shoot to the left side wing. Here's Livingston, and Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it in help defense or on the ball.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate
Patrick,
like
what's
that
going
in
on,
stride.
Brody?
Beautiful assist.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Rodman with the rebound. Rodman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Ball kicks to Jordan. Shoots over Livingston, and he can't bank that one in. Atlanta leading by 18. Olajuwon outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
I
Kukoc
don't
is checking
feel
for
like doing
Chicago.
all these fake sandwiches. I don't need that Jalen Williams.
Just over 3.5
I
minutes
need
through
him.
the third quarter of play now. Pass to Vucevic. Jordan high post over Livingston, and the Bulls with another miss. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Got that one up quick. Smith's got 11.
And I love when Smith is assertive on offense, catching the D off guard with the catch and shoot.
Ball, the pass to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Kukoc for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Kukoc has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hey.
That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
keeping that ball absolutely on a string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
Ball.
Ain't no
call
foul,
on the
bruh.
shot that sends him to the
Stop
line.
bailing these little babies
This
out.
is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Ball. So for the Bulls, Sally comes in for Vucevic, and Kerr's
Come
subbed
on,
in for
let's
Jordan.
do it.
And Lonzo Ball, we
Push
know,
flow,
prefers
push
to
flow,
set up
tempo,
his
tempo,
teammates
tempo,
and also play
tempo,
stifling
tempo,
defense. What we'd
tempo,
love to see
tempo,
is more
tempo.
consistency in scoring the ball.
Tempo. Sean Livingston did it all life in Golden State. He did his whole life.
Unwilling to
That's
let
his
up,
shot.
even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Ball. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. They grabbed their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Atlanta. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest.
Y'all being
Here's
drunk,
Gilgeous-Alexander. Artest is out there with Smith. Then it's Olajuwon. And there's Livingston. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Smith outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots from the line. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and
Come on,
for
pull it.
sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Jordan high post. And the Bulls tack on
What?
2 more.
Yeah, nice timing
What?
there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Livingston. Smith wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. Chicago trails by 17. Rodman with it. Picked up by Olajuwon. Kerr dishes to Kukoc. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the whistle blows. It's
They calling a lot of fouls. It's the most fouls they don't call.
That is his
Of course
first
they
foul
don't
of the
call
game.
for goddamn
And you can
95,
see he just
96.
didn't
Bull.
get squared up with his feet.
The Bulls making a switch here.
Jesus
Wennington's
Christ.
checked in. Kerr the pass to Wennington. Rodman looking it over. Kukoc against Artest. Kukoc can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 17. Here's Smith. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
No fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
Chicago making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Wennington. Pippen comes in for Tony Kukoc. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Steve Kerr. Jordan passes to Vucevic. And the rejection by Smith.
He always a talented defender. Smith staying active and isn't scared to go after the tough blocks.
Back to Ball. Outside Pippen. Puts up a 3.
Hell nah.
Can't hit that one. Smith with some nice D. Atlanta with the ball. To the inside. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively.
49 to
for sure.
27.
The
God
Bulls call
damn.
timeout.
Beat the shit out of these little boys.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Artest on the way. Defended by Pippen. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Jordan. And he makes good on the layup. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Atlanta with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 7 rebounds in the game. Livingston with it. Jordan on him. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Smith. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Smith, no luck. Chicago trails by 20. Jordan passes to Rodman. Count that one.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Olajuwon on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And Atlanta leads by 21.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Pass to Rodman to the middle. Jordan inside. He's covered by Livingston. Ball feeling it out a bit. Vucevic against Olajuwon. Goes back.